What's up all you Transform and loving dudes and dudettes, Toyshiz here, and I'm back yet again to give you guys another fresh look, and today it comes courtesy of my friends over at Doming Toys. This is the relatively brand new Takara Tomy Mall exclusive Transformer Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, Nemesis Prime. And this is really an overseas exclusive, no word just yet if it will be making its way over to North America, things like that, but these do have a way of sometimes being repackaged, things like that. But in the meantime, it is kind of fun to have sort of a really cool Transformer import, you know, not on store shelves here in America, but you can see on the back, you got all the details for Nemesis Prime. If you have an Optimus Prime, you're going to be getting a Nemesis Prime. That's just how it goes. He comes with an ancient sword, an ion blaster. Basically, it's just the same exact Transformers Optimus Prime Siege mold. You get all the jargon right here on the back, tells you all that good stuff. Relatively the same artwork, we'll say. Got that really nice Siege, and then some Japanese writing here and there, while it's still just being basically a Optimus Prime artwork box. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, grab yourself a nice hot cup of Energon. This is the brand new Transformer Siege War for Cybertron trilogy, the Takara Tomy Mall exclusive Nemesis Prime. And I have to give a shout out to Doming Toys again. Thank you for sending this guy over. Please go and check out their website. They are an overseas company. They have lots of great toys, stuff that's kind of hard to find, stuff that may be sold out here. So definitely check them out. Let's say you wanted to get Marvel Legends. They do have the new Spider-Man series as well. And I would be telling you, hey, go pick up a Nemesis Prime. However, I did post about this on my Instagram a few days ago, and they sold out. And they are sold out indefinitely. But check them out. You might find something else you might be interested in. Again, great company. Allow for 2 to 3 weeks for delivery, and especially in this day and age. But in the meantime, sit back, relax, and now here's Nemesis Prime. And of course, if you ever have a really great Optimus Prime mold, or just any Optimus Prime mold, you're definitely going to eventually get a Nemesis Prime redeco. And of course, Siege is no different. Love the blacks on this guy, the teals, the reds. It's the red circuitry. It really makes this guy pop. But it's his ion sword, the ancient sword. He also gets the traditional Optimus Prime blaster that we have seen with the previous Siege release of old OP. But I really dig the sword. I like the clear pink plastic, the black handle. It's very cool. It's very different. And it's very unique, let's say, to a Nemesis Prime figure. And both of the weapons do fit right onto his back snugly. And I'm very happy with some weapon storage. It can go either way. You can fit it onto his arms and things like that. But it's when he holds them. He's got blaster. He's got a sword. He just looks menacing. And that's what Nemesis Prime should be. I just love the way it looks. It's just very different. I wouldn't say this Optimus knockoff, ripoff, whatever you want to call Nemesis Prime. At the end of the day, I just love the sword. I think that's very cool. He's very menacing. It's the red. It's like a very blood red. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any deco, like that beat-up sort of Siege deco that we've come used to. He does come with an instruction booklet. It is just Optimus Primes, but it does have a sticker at the top, and it reads, Target exclusive, ages 15 and up. So there you go. This guy, though, he's very, very cool, very different. I'm very stoked to have him. I like his little Decepticon logo, even though it's a little bit off-centered on his shoulder, we'll just say. He doesn't have any light piping. If this guy had this, though, the eyes would just glow. You know what I mean? It would just be fantastic. But again, same exact mold through and through, just different colored plastics here and there. So exact same articulation if you do have the previous Siege Optimus Prime. On the back, it is just kind of the black coloring. There is some gray, of course, plastic here and there. But he articulates well. He looks good. He looks great posed, transforming him into the truck. Again, same exact look for Optimus Prime, but now you get that really cool sword. You can put the gun on the back. I like the little tidbits of red plastic when you kind of fold him up into the truck. That's interesting because you don't really see that in his robot mode, but I like putting the sword going this way. You could flip it, maybe have him, he's doing a Cybertron jousting, something like that. But in either case, it fits all over the truck mode, and the front looks good. He even looks menacing as a truck, kind of Stephen King-ish. And here he is lined up as truck mode, and then you have the Optimus Prime in his robot, so it's basically the same thing, but you just kind of get two different looks. Again, just to kind of pairing these two up, same exact bot, but I wish that Nemesis Prime had this battle damage Siege deco going on. I think, you know, if he had had some red amidst that black or white or some of that teal, that would have really made it pop. Maybe some red circuitry, things that make him look a little bit more battle damaged. That would have been awesome. Just hands down, that would have just made this figure pop. But in either case, he does look good, and here he is paired up with the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Really, if you have this guy and you got Earthrise, it's two different looking Optimus Primes, so to speak, so he would fit in, and I think he does look great, and I think he's going to be a great addition to your Transformers shelf. If you can get a hold of this guy, I do definitely recommend him. I think that in either case, if you got a stand or something like that, you can get a lot of great poses out of him. Here he is lined up with some other Earthrise, Siege, and, you know, past Transformers as well. He lines up nicely, really fits in. I love that they're keeping in the scale this time. That's a big, big seller for me for the new Transformers figure. And man, are they killing it just on every level. Every single Siege and Earthrise figure has been just crazy. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about this guy. Do you need him? Do you have to get him? Comment below. Let me know. Let's talk everything Transformers. And again, thank you to Doming Toys for sending this guy out. Please check out their website. Maybe see about getting yourself a little something, something. Treat yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave you guys with that. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food. But most importantly, remember that if you haven't seen the news, there might be a certain sleep mode Optimus that's fairly reminiscent of Nemesis, but it's got a whole other darker tone to it. I hope to get that guy soon. And when we do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.